We're going to begin.
I'll do that.
Do this and I go. Yes. Hello, hello, hello. Speakers Corner on the 5th of October 2025. Hello, hello, hello. And first thing you might have noticed, that great big storm yesterday, and carrying on, there's more storms coming, completely exactly in our long range forecast. So you had a quick round of applause for that, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And go to weatheraction.com to buy forecasts all the way to the end of November. No, I've got two things to talk about. Gaza and the Stop DigiID fight.
What about the COVID flu that they're saying they're just talking about a new COVID...
Oh, a new COVID con. Yeah. All right, we'll mention that too then. Yes. So first of all, about Gaza and this convoy, this flotilla being, attacked by Israel in an act of piracy on the high seas. And the first thing that means is all countries that recognise Palestine, such as the United Kingdom, should send their navy there and sink those Israeli ships one by one until those hostages are handed back. But this British government is doing nothing. The whole thing is a game. Let's be clear. Question one. Why was this convoy timed to arrive near to Gaza at around the time of Yom Kippur, the most sacred of Israeli, or Jewish rather, festivals? And who's involved? Greta Thunberg. And who is she paid by? The World Economic Forum! The WEF is behind all of this game. It would have to be.
So it's a game?
Yes.
It's a game.
Secondly, Israel...
I'm on your side.
Good.
October the 7th?
Yes, a game as well. Later. No, you speak later.
October 7th,
You speak later.
1973.
You speak later.
50 years later.
Yes.
See, it's all about numbers, numerology.
Okay.
It's all about numbers.
Okay.
Take care.
So Israel seizes those ships just after battleships from Spain and Italy had pulled out, and so they don't need to be there. Then Israel seizes them just before Yom Kippur, and then we have a convenient massacre in the home of fake massacres, namely Manchester. So who believes what really happened in Manchester? I do not believe it at all. And then of course this is all sympathy for Israel genocide, because allegedly 2 people were killed in Manchester. Were they killed or were they not? I don't know.
Well, one was murdered by the police.
Oh, I would hope they were. No one was killed. Probably it's all a game. But how can you balance 2 with thousands of children being massacred continually by Israel? It's an utter monstrosity. I think the whole thing is a game. And by the way, I think Charlie Kirk also was a game. I don't believe he was killed
either.
There's a
Snake Eyes, 1998.
Yes, I just watched it. Yes.
They're saying about his microphone could have been the projectile.
I've seen the thing.
I've seen all that.
Yeah.
Dodgy.
And he was very critical of Israel a few days before. He was turning against Israel.
Biting the hand that fed him. Yes.
But maybe he was told to bite and told to die to warn anyone else.
Yes.
This is what happened to you.
Yes.
So, down to DigiID.
Who knows?
2 things on that. 1, what is going on, and 2, the fight back. So, while we're fighting this coming legislation, let's be clear. The councils are busy implementing it, building the infrastructure. We have now, what's happening in Hammersmith and Fulham is they're putting up massive infrastructure, recognition cameras, face recognition cameras all over the borough. And I think they've been the testing ground for all of the councils.
Where was that reported? Because I live in Hammersmith.
Well, exactly. Where's it reported? Not very well. Of course not. It's going to happen.
don't see it.
That's what they want. We're going to have a demonstration on Friday at 12 noon.
Start again, I've just arrived.
Friday at 12 noon.
Israelis stolen your platform.
Friday at 12 noon.
Where are your cocktails?
Quiet, please. Friday at 12 noon.
Shut up.
Get the target on
YouTube. Friday at 12
No,
noon.
they're worse as us.
Friday at 12 noon in King Street, Hammersmith.
Piers, dare I say it, you're looking quite dishy today.
Yes, okay, thank you, but not with you. So please attend that. We'll put it online, but it's Friday 12 noon, King Street, Council Offices, Hammersmith.
It's a bit of a ladies' man.
And what else is going on? Well, look, they're going to try any trick they can to get through the legislation, as well as building infrastructure now. The official response to the petition has been, oh, we need to have this Digi-ID to protect us from migrants. Now, we know this is the biggest mad idea ever. How can you being Digi-ID stop a boat crossing the English Channel? It's nonsense. And they're also saying it'll be used to defend you against potholes.
Where's the boys and the
Potholes.
cockles?
It'll help you report potholes, which is
I
nonsense.
thought he said cuckold.
However,
Foreign policy on cockles.
the biggest danger, and we'll talk about this on Monday at this demonstration that's going to be outside Downing Street at 6 o'clock. I believe it's 6 o'clock, isn't it?
Yes.
90% sure, because we advertise it, yes.
What's at 6 o'clock?
The biggest danger is Digi with rights. Digi with rights. Digital ID with rights. That is the big danger, because they'll smuggle through that and get people to agree with Digi ID as long as we have rights under it. And let's be clear, fake freedom Farage is already ambiguous on this, or his party is, because Anne Widdecombe announced a couple of days ago that all of the reform leadership, all of the reform leadership, in fact, want to have Digi ID. But they're not saying it now, she said. And they're working with Together, who are propagating the idea of Digi with rights. They are, let's be clear, an undercover operation, a controlled opposition on behalf of the WEF. And if you don't believe me, download this, go to this on Telegram. Get that, take a photo of it. That is a report on Telegram of what happened at Labour conference and all the background to Together, including the origin of Claire Fox, who came on the scene with the Revolutionary Communist Party, propagating the idea of technocracy. And this Digi-ID is technocracy personified. Absolutely. They are completely together with Bill Gates. And their setup has been funded by Bill Gates and Pfizer. Look at the facts on there. Claire Fox is a baronet.
What does Claire Fox got? Well,
So please take that information.
But how far? I was told he's near the end.
So
You're such an attention-seeking.
better to end there, I think, pretty near. Okay. The other things happening in parallel, of course, we're going to have October the 15th demonstration at Maida Hill, West 9. It's on the flyers and so on, but it's the junction of Harrow Road and Elgin Avenue. And there we're going to talk about the all the stuff they're putting forward now on the so-called pandemic exercise, which they haven't talked about. But I should think imposition of Digi-ID is a pandemic exercise, but Pegasus. But they're also talking about, you know, a new COVID this, new COVID that. Let's have a jab for this, a jab for that. We'll talk about all that stuff there. We don't want to lose track of that. And take a leaflet, give us money, please. Right, so to end, and then we got the 18th, the big demo nationally. Join that, please, and support all local action to expose the truth about Digi-ID by the front door and the back door. So, stop all Digi-ID.
Stop all
digi-ID. Stop all digi-ID.
Stop all digi-ID.
And stop all digi-ID backdoor tricks. No to the backdoor tricks.
No to the back
No to the
Go to the
backdoor
back door.
tricks.
That sounds like a sexual euphemism.
Okay.
sexual
We're going to go to Hammersmith Council on Friday and tell them we want freedom,
There's
not
no
surveillance.
parking there.
Freedom,
Why
not
Hammersmith?
surveillance.
Can't we do it in
Freedom, not surveillance.
Can't we do it in
Freedom, not surveillance. And to
Only
everybody
in
around the world, you know what to say. Resist, defy, do not comply. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Mr. Corbyn, we're all very proud of you. Excellent. Not camera. Solid, fucking solid.